Hello everybody and welcome back to BattleTech, where we are currently ready to launch this Flashpoint. It's 4-skull difficulty, but it's a short engagement length without consecutive deployment, which is interesting. Now we are with the Free Worlds League against Steiner, so we're going to lose a little rep here, but that's okay. House Merrick requests your assistance in removing an unwelcome... Wow, I just talked for like a solid hour and a half while recording Operation Logistics without issues. I boot up BattleTech, instantly issues. I love it. Let me try that again. House Merrick requests your assistance in removing an unwelcome Steiner presence from his territory. Bring a light lance and your best pilots. In this deployment, speed will be of the essence. We don't have a light lance. Mr. Oliveira, Commander Rinaldi, welcome to Pilpala. As you've no doubt noted, this system falls within... Wait. Hang on a moment. A light lance on 4-skull difficulty? I mean, we're going to bring our fastest mechs, don't get me wrong, but that's a little weird. As you've no doubt noted, this system falls within the borders of the Free Worlds League. Unfortunately, our neighbors in the Lyran Commonwealth have elected to violate those borders. The Lyrans, huh? That's unexpected. The last I'd heard, it was House Liao that was agitating for control of Pilpala. The truth of the matter is that we've had no end of trouble pacifying this system. Still, we're obligated to try, and this makes House Steiner's recent encroachment all the more troubling. They've even had the temerity to build a military stronghold on the planet's surface. And you want us to destroy that stronghold. Yes, but you won't be able to do it on your own. The entire structure has been hardened to the point of comedy. House Steiner has a great many faults, but under-preparing for conflict has never been among them. From your mouth to the god's ears, what kind of support can you provide us? Our long Tom batteries will be at your disposal. That's nice. You'll also be supported in the field by Gwydion Company, a mercenary outfit from the Duchy of Temeriand. They'll hold the LCAF's attention while your lance places targeting beacons for artillery. You're going to need their help. Because of the timetable for this mission, you're going to want a swift, low-tonnage lance. And as previously mentioned, Steiner defenses tend to run heavy. I don't want to talk us out of a job, but why can't you just lob a couple dozen shells at the stronghold without marking it? It's a static target, so you can just shell it with impunity. That we could if we didn't care about the subsistence farmers living in the tropical forest that surrounds the structure. We aren't like our Capellan neighbors. House Merrick will not wash its hands in the blood of the innocent. This artillery strike must be surgical, precise. No collateral damage. Got it. Good. And with that, Commander, I will take my leave of you. I shall eagerly await the report of your victory. The view screen goes dark. You heard the man, so let's get to it. The contract's waiting for your approval, Mehui. Hit it up when you're ready, and we'll get this job rolling. Okay. So are there tonnage restrictions? Like, I'm confused why I don't just take an assault lance and fight through it. I mean, we can take like our... Here, let's hop in here. We can take our grasshopper and some of our other relatively faster mechs, but speed is not our strong suit. Our grasshopper is our only mech that's got more movement than 3. Okay. I don't really know what we're getting ourselves into. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna make a save here. And I'm gonna take in a standard lance. And if I get in there and see that we only have like 3 rounds to do this, then I'll load back up this save and we'll actually put together a light lance. If, on the other hand, I get in there and discover that we have all the time in the world, but they just have tons of defenses, we'll just try to do it that way. The main problem here is I just don't know what we're getting ourselves into. There's no tonnage restriction. So I think we just go ahead and do this. This Thunderbolt is equipped with the punching. I would much rather have the Grasshopper in this particular situation. Instead of the Cataphract, we'll bring the Orion 1K. And instead of Patches, we will bring Chicken Hound, who is our current top-tier Juggernaut pilot. Sniper 1 with the Black Knight. This Black Knight would be better for us, but it's not ready yet. This is a target acquisition. Your objective is to deploy beacons to target a facility. Triangulating the facility will allow friendly faction forces to make their move. Forces may have advanced anti-aircraft defenses as well as ground forces. This mission is time-boxed, so bring fast mechs and move quickly. So it is timed. Okay, in that case, I think we are going to need to ready some mechs. So I want a fast mech that is heavily armored, right? I mean, we've got the Grasshopper. We might want to bring the Grasshopper because it's reasonably quick. A Spider would be a good option. Let's go ahead and ready a Spider.
Got it. Shouldn't be long.
And then let's also go ahead and ready a Jenner. In fact, a pair of Jenners.
Sure thing. We'll see that it's prepped.
Since we've got two Jenners, apparently. And then we'll run the Grasshopper, the Spider, and the two Jenners. Now, I want these to be readied first. And then I want the Black Knight next. We have 2 days to our financial report, but I'm not too concerned about that. And of course, we're going to have to outfit those as well.
I've got the financial report.
Yeah, that's fine. Okay, one more day. Okay. So now, we basically want to refit these to be max armor. Because it sounds like we don't really care about guns. So let's just maximize the armor. And then we'll just put on whatever we can. Probably like 2 medium lasers or something. .38 tons remaining. Yeah, let's go ahead and take slight amounts off of some of these areas. We're going to be primarily evasion tanking anyway. So, I mean, we can take some off of the head. What could possibly go wrong? Minus DFA self-damage. Okay. We have 5 tons remaining. I think what we do is we just put 2 medium lasers on. And then a million small jump jets. These are half a ton each. So we can fit 6 on here. Like that. Actually, we can fit 5. No, we can fit 6. What am I talking about? Okay.
Logged and noted.
We're going to do the same thing with this Jenner. So we are going to bring the armor on up. And then we want to be able to fit on 6 jump jets. Because we absolutely do want to be able to jump. Our heat efficiency is not going to be great. What's the base heat sink on this? 30 heat? Actually, that's not bad. That's not bad at all. We're going to need additional jump jets. There's no doubt about that. So we'll go ahead and do that. And then we want to have 3 tons available in total.
This is an all-ship announcement. There's something very wrong with the jam we picked up on Liar 2. If you have any, please dispose of it immediately. And for everyone's sake, don't.
Okay, we need more small jump jets. Gonna go ahead and check the store here. Do we have any small jump jets? Surely we do. Yeah, unlimited. Excellent.
New
1,
equipment
2,
available.
3, 4, 5, 6,
New equipment
7,
available.
8, 9, 10. Should be sufficient. Okay. So, I mean, we're going to have to be a little careful with jumping and shooting
I'll
at the
let
same
you know when
time,
that's done.
but that's okay. So now we're going to do the spider. And the spider is, what, 5 tons lighter? Yeah. So we're just going to go ahead and basically do the same thing. We don't have any... Oh, we do have support slots, actually. So we could put on a pair of small lasers, if we had one. Do we not have a small laser? We don't have a small laser. I guess I like small lasers a lot, so that kind of makes sense. Okay, let's go to support weapons. No? Okay. There are no small lasers available. We could do flamers. Or we could do MGs. But I think we'd be better off, honestly, putting on medium lasers. Realistically. I mean, this is basically the stock variant of a spider, so... We'll then put on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And there we go. That's pretty much the stock variant of a spider. Now, it doesn't have much for armor, so it's going to have to be moving. That's going to take 3 days.
I'll get it in the schedule.
But we definitely need to have the Orion and the Black Knight down below. And get these lights good to go. Okay. So that's going to be 9 days before we're ready to do this. There's the Jenner done. There's the spider done. Or rather, the second Jenner. The catapult. It's never gonna work, says Fowl. It'll work, says Steeljaw. And even if it doesn't work, it'll be awesome, says Partisan. You curiously look over at the 3 mech warriors clustered around a table in the mess hall. Noticing your interest, Partisan calls you over, showing you a miniature medieval catapult constructed of dried noodles, bits of edible foam, and elastic bands. Why? You ask. We were using utensils at first, but the cook took them away, says Partisan. Steeljaw says, if we can get it tuned properly, it'll be great for radishes. Oh boy, so we can ignore them, supervise, or put a stop to it. Well, we obviously supervise. You watch the pilots work together as a team to get the little toy working. You only feel compelled to give a few hints, but you're mostly just drinking your coffee. The end result is only moderately successful, but you see the exact moment when Fowl gains a key insight into the laws of indirect fire. She excitedly shares the observation with her fellow mech warriors. All 3 of them gain 50 XP. That's nice. Okay, 1 more day. There we go. So let's go ahead and run this. This is going to be exciting. Now, we are bringing the grasshopper. We are not bringing anything of these. So, I mean, you guys can all go away right now. This is going to be a non-standard lance, that's for sure. Now, the grasshopper is our top, like, our command mech here. And then we're bringing the Jenners and the spider. How many jump jets does the grasshopper have? 4 out of 4? Okay. Now, as far as mechs that we're bringing here, we basically want to bring all of our cavalry. With the main problem, of course, being that most of them aren't very well trained. So we're going to bring Diva and whoever has the highest piloting, which at this point is Chicken Hound, who I think is going to actually take the Grasshopper. And Diva can take the Spider because it's much, much weaker than the others. We're going to need that piloting. And then I think Partisan can bring the Jenner. And Razor can bring the other Jenner. It's going to be weird. There's no doubt about that. But let's go ahead and deploy this. Yeah, it might require more firepower than that, but it specifically says to bring a light lance. I did save before we ran this. Yeah, actually, I'm going to make another save, but I'm going to put in a cut here, and next episode, we'll get this started. See you all then.